compete with you. I don't have to take what's yours because mine is tailor-made just for me. I am worthy of seeing all my dreams come true while seeing the light in darkness in any moment. Let me tell you something. If I come up here and see it from a different perspective, I can change my whole life in seconds. I saw this somewhere and I said, okay, that's for me. All things come to me in perfect, mature timing for my highest outcome and for the good of all. Because if I win, you win. If you win, I win. Because we're going to share what we are allowed to share, and the rest going to be in our journals. How about that? Money comes back to me multiplied on every dollar that was spent. Double, triple, quadruple, 100-fold on every dime that was spent, taken, stuff I don't even know nothing about, and everything my ancestors left behind. Okay. I'm willing to open space for the things I truly want by being gentle with myself. I'm intentional with love for myself. Y'all, I've been loving on myself today. Excuse me, confirmation, but just saying all the good stuff to myself today. Just loving on me, giving myself hugs. I saw this on Google and I said, okay, Google, it's mine. I'm going to put that season on to the ancestors say stop. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, I remove all energy that doesn't belong to me from my energy field. And I send it back to the rightful owner, cleansed and purified, no matter where we originally met. Universe, world, timeline, dimension, realm, space dust, space rock. I don't care. I sever every cord of connection. The lessons have been learned, and I release you to find your own way. No out, no anger, no bitterness over here. I call all my energy fragments back to me now. I'm over here like Magneto, a magnet for my stuff. I am free, I am free, I am free, I am free. I be seeing myself come back to me, honey. I now release all energies, traumas, and patterns that aren't in alignment with my highest good across all timelines, even stuff my ancestors left behind. Child, and I claim everything they left that they ain't get. I am free, I am free, I am free. Honey, I ain't leaving nothing on the table. That's my stuff. Give it to him. I sit in peace while I trust the process and I don't rush the process. Can we wait when it gets silent? Because you know what that means. Test taking time. I'm doing speaking engagements and podcasts that bring transformation. My signature topic, helping visionaries reconnect, reinvent, go through the rebirth process, and rise with confidence. We're all visionaries with our own personal dreams. It's just we forgot about survive. We forgot about them things, started surviving. Put that thing out the back seat, put it over here in the passenger seat, revitalize it and say, come on back to life. Teaching individuals how to return to themselves, quiet the noise, and live boldly on their own terms. Guided through mindset shifts, emotional release, and soul level understanding. Helping all of us navigate reinvention, rebirth, set boundaries, and rise into their true purpose with confidence. Because confidence is the missing substance to faith. You get confidence, your faith is untouchable, honey. Hi, my name is Renetta Cheston, the owner and founder of Life Success Results LLC, Soul Igniter, Trauma Overcomer, Holistic Spiritual Strategist. I work with the whole being for my level of training, mind, spirit, soul, and body. I have a master's and bachelor's in healthcare to understand and comprehend mental and public health. Because if you have a public health problem, you have a mental health problem. They lost everything. What you think? Massage therapy, Reiki and sound healing, holistic practitioner, where we pull out all the impurities for the rooter to the tutor. Human design practitioner, where we go back to the beginning, get your purpose, then we come back, look at the generational baggage and start pulling it out. See what's yours and what's not. When I was given this task of having uncomfortable conversations with others, I knew my path might be a little standoffish until people started doing their own work. But I didn't stop. I asked myself uncomfortable questions every day to get out of old patterns. I do the work every day, and it's not always pretty or easy. I wake up to confront the areas in me, in love, to do a facelift so I can keep going forward. See, we keep working on the outside, but on the inside, cesspool. What will you do? What are you afraid of losing? Is it once you see that colonialism has played everyone. You won't know what to do if you're not fighting each other anymore. How about we find ways to have conversations that cause a pause to see things differently in all areas? This will cause us to quit blaming everybody else for our problems and see where we might have missed it somewhere. We can only meet people where we have fully met ourselves. Remember that next time you say you want a real relationship, it requires you to take off the mask and quit being your representative and show up to the party. Okay? With no mask. Just you. We have many adults who were never taught how to feel safe. So many are seeking safety and validation on the outside of themselves. You can post anything you want to, but what is your motive behind it? Is your motive about I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that, or is your motive about I'm gonna put this and I pray it helps somebody when they see it? Because of a plethora of challenges that occurred in childhood processes. So I ask you, what emotions from your childhood push you in a corner? And you made vows not to be. I vow not to be her. I vow not to be him. I hate them. I do. I will never. See, until you renounce those vows, you can't go no further than that. See, the vows we all made is playing out on the big stage. Just look. We can all protest and speak our minds. At the same time, are we helping that little girl or little boy on the inside of us heal? If not, we're going right back where we ended. That's your true shadow, that little girl and that little boy. I'm being commissioned to aid in the process of sharing how I overcame everything meant to keep me from coming into my real and true identity. I had to believe in myself first and then God. See, God was waiting on me. See, I thought I was waiting on God. God was waiting on me to see me. Because God said, you can't see me until you see you. He said, because I am you. When you see you, you'll see me. I said, oh my God. So in finding me, I had to ask myself, why is that bothering me? Why is that triggering me? Why is that irritating me? What's going on right here? We're taught that God is on the outside of us, but God is on the inside of us, waiting to be tagged in like WWE. Just like 2 Corinthians 10, chapter 10 and Ephesians chapter 6 says, we're fighting principalities, rulers of the darkness, and spiritual wickedness in high places. Remember, we're a spirit being first, we live in a body, and we have a soul. See what I'm saying? This is when the negative thinking has gone on so long in the normal society that now it is the multitude, as the Bible would say. That is how society thinks, and it's become the multitude. Okay? This is what every ascended master, you can call it, every last one of them, fought against. The mindsets of us who complain but don't want to do the work or don't know how to do it, and it causes a dip in morale because most won't get out and can't because it's ancestral or generational. So to get out, it requires one to get uncomfortable and get past the plateau of consistency or complicitness, or this is how we've always done it. Let's break down the list. Starting with my list first, okay? FBAs. Our name, just look at the first one on the list down there with the IGs. Our name been changed so many times. It was Aboriginal and Indigenous. Then it went from that to Indian. We were always Aboriginal and Indigenous Indian. Then it went from that to colored. Then it went from colored to black. Then it went from black to back in 1987, 86. Jesse Jackson said it's African American. Our name has been changed so many times so you won't call us who we are. We are FBAs, the foundational black Americans. We was here first before anybody else in Alkebunem and African diaspora. We have lived here, and let's get this. Jamaica is Indian too. They are too. They changed their name. They are indigenous to the land. They changed their names too. They're the Arawak, if I'm not mistaken, the Arawak. Hope I'm saying it right. See, we had to live with them and had to do like Nehemiah, build and fight. And